It's Friday afternoon, so I understand. You're all going to be leaving soon. I'll make sure it's as short as possible. Now, textbooks, education, it's been a conversation that you've had before. The thing about it, though, is 45% of the net income of an average Kenyan family goes to education. 45%, that's a lot. And half of that goes to textbooks. The thing about that is most Kenyans can't afford it. Yes, we have a lot of solutions that address education. The problem is there's an economic system around the textbook itself. So why not come up with a solution that addresses that? So what we did was we took an application. We did three things to it. We created an encryption piece to it. It means it's an encryption application, much like Adobe that you use, PDF reader. And then we added a subscription payment application to it, which means that you can only be able to open an application if you pay for whatever it is you're looking for. Then we approached textbook publishers, mainstream textbook publishers for the Kenyan 844 system, and this is what we told them. We told them, what if we took your content, a textbook, and we came up with payment plans for it that replicate the way we do our economics in Kenya? What does that mean? Instead of selling a book on the shelf, what if we took that and divided it into pieces? What if we said we could sell a book or a chapter or a page? And then what if we took that a little further and we said we could sell or rent a book for an hour, or a chapter for a day, or a page for a week? You can mix them up the way you feel like. Then take that and add a mobile money payment system and put all of this on a low-cost tablet. Tablets are a problem. So what we did to add that, to make that a value proposition worth doing is, okay, fine, publishers, you need your revenues. Let's make sure you get revenues in this system. But we need to get the tablet out there. So let's go to mobile phone providers who are now making money off data as compared to voice. Then we told them, what if we took this tablet, added the Kytabu application added an application inside the Kytabu application, added a gateway that needed broadband for the kids to be able to learn, and then we use your cellular data to allow these kids to be able to access even more information. Not necessarily the net, because these are kids under the age of 18. Would that make sense to you? And they said, yes, it would. That's what Kytabu is. Kytabu is a textbook subscription application for mainstream textbooks in the Kenyan education system. What I'm going to show you here is a quick wrap-up of how it is. It's 6 minutes, so I'm going to be quick. Very fast. Those are some numbers. That's what they're supposed to be making as far as publishers are concerned, $432 million. They make $82 million. Because of penetration, which is only 19%. That's what they've had in the last 16 years. So then what's the solution? That's what I just talked about. Digitize everything, put it on a low-cost tablet. Solar power will also be a plus. We're working on that. And then give it a time frame for people to be able to access it. You can get it for a day, a week, a month, or a year. And then you can get a book, a chapter, or a page, and you can buy it using mobile money transfers. That is the Kytabu genius. What we did then was we created a revenue model, which I just discussed with you, for publishers and mobile phone providers, which allows us to have a big group of stakeholder people. And then there's added value advantages for everyone, the student, the value proposition for the publisher, for the parents and the guardians, for the schools, for the government as well, finally, for the mobile phone providers. What this does then is, let me show you the application, how it actually looks like. I'm going to craft this up for you real quickly. What this does then is it allows us, I'm going to move this to, have I put that to the front? Take me to the very beginning. There we go. I missed it. It's okay, don't worry, time is good. Time is a Friday, so calm down. But this is kind of how the application would look like. There you see, very quickly, Joyce, my co-founder, is actually running through it. But then what you have is an application that allows you to then choose, every time I press this, I screw that up. That allows you to then choose what it is you're looking for. So that's the Kytabu application. At the very top, you may not be able to see it, is the 4 different models of choice. You have the author there, you have the publisher there, you've got your school class. So if you're in class 2, class 5, class 7, it's there. And finally, you have the year of publication. Now, as we go through that, you're going to be seeing how it looks like as she goes to next and next and next and next. But what the application then allows you to do is, because you have a tablet with literally every book in the Kenyan 844 curriculum on it, you bought one tablet for low cost. What you did get was every book from class 4, where our curriculum begins, to form 4, where our curriculum ends. You can then be able to buy what it is you need, when you need it, for as much as you can afford it. Because a page, for example, digital version, at the same cost that you find it on the shelf. No deductions because it's digital. A page for an hour for a day costs 3 cents. Just wanted you to discover that. A book that's on the shelf for 1,270 on the tablet per day costs you 6 bob. Now, if you take that and reduce the cost, because it's a digital textbook, and we know publishers are trying to make their money, you can be able to use the same, do the same for even less, to the point of 72%. Over the last couple of months, because we started in February, what we've done is we've formalized these partnerships. We were fortunate enough to be in San Francisco last week, 2 weeks ago. We had partnerships with people like the Pearson Labs, and we are running one of the largest pilots next year. 2,000 kids, 3 months, 4 constituencies, and we're having the help of as many people as possible. We already have quite a bit of money from them. We're looking for anybody else who's willing to test this out. What we feel is every application that is here that can be put on a tablet for finance, for health, for insurance, any of those can work on a tablet, as long as this tablet can get into people's homes. And so far, 716 parents out of 800 parents we've asked want to see these on their kids' hands. That is Kytabu. My name is Tonee Ndungu, and that's my co-founder, Joyce. Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you, Kytabu.